All right, let's dive into some of this, okay? That's the first thing that I want to cover is helping you understand what sales is not as well, and then what sales is, okay? So first off, what sales is not. It's not about convincing anyone of anything, right? It's about helping people get what they're looking for. You know, the word sell originated from the Scandinavian word sala, right? Which means to serve. And I know that might sound like silly, like, okay, cool. Okay, the way we justify selling is to say that we're serving people. But that is truly how I view sales. And as we go through this process, you're going to see that, okay? It is truly being able to provide value, and provide value. And the only way that we can truly serve, first off, to truly serve, we have to be conscious of the needs of others. You know, it's only when we understand the needs of others that we can, really provide value and help them get what we want, right? And value creation is the key to wealth creation, right? So this whole process is all about creating value, but it's also about maintaining a frame, which you'll see. Okay, so first we visualize the process. And what I mean by that is we define the outcome. It's the same as goals, man. That's why I love goal setting, is it applies to more than just our quarterly goals or our yearly goals, right? We define what it is going to be, right? Set a clear picture of how you want the conversation to go, how you want to be perceived, what success looks like. Define it, right? Step 2 here should define what they want and why they want it, right? I want to know what they want and why they want it so that I can make sure that I am helping them get there, right? That I'm calming their nerves, helping them get that solution. And then number 3 is identify objections and concern. My frame, how I view that, those are not objections. Those are not bad, right? Those are good things. We want to control the narrative, right? When we control the narrative, we can bring those things up, we can address the concerns, and we can knock those things down as we go so that we are in control of the conversation and the path to make sure that the goal happens, right? That step 1 happens, the outcome happens, success happens. 4 is I visualize. So once we know their concerns, essentially, we know their concerns, we need to determine how to resolve them, right? How can I resolve that concern? But I want to know, what the actual response blocks are, what those things are so that I can weave them in. And then here's what I do. I practice, I rehearse, and I visualize, okay? And this is the key. And I close my eyes and I visualize how I want the meeting to go. I've practiced that conversation. When I'm in that conversation with the broker, with the seller, with an investor, it's not the first time I've had that conversation. I've had that conversation in my head a number of times. If I will visualize them asking me a tough question, and then I will visualize how I reply to that tough question. And if I don't know what the reply is, then I know that I need to think through that process more, and I need to actually write it out. And I promise you that this stuff works. All right, aloha, take care, we'll see you soon.